Why is my phone so warm? Sure. Okay. That's fine. My hands are so cold today. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Hi, Lisa. How are you doing? What perfect timing were you waiting for stream to start? Were you guys waiting for me? I'm about to start cleaning my room. That is great background noise. Fish 6. Where's the 7? Where's the Is the music loud? No? Okay, good. Phone gel with 57? What is that? Oh no! That's so unfortunate. Okay. I think I have everything set up. You guys are fine with the PNG, right? You don't really have a choice anyway, so I mean, like, okay. I just got home, so it's also perfect timing for me as well. That is perfect. We gotta love timing. Okay, I just have something on my phone while I clean, so I can't doom scroll! See, that's how you stay productive, though. Anyways, chat. I'm excited for today, because obviously, we're gonna be continuing from last stream. USOS commission. We have this so far. I have ideas for the lighting, and I wanted to show this before I work on it. The Guvian PNG, do you like it? I want to keep it for this month. So, I did an art trade. I'm waiting for their side, but I have this, and I really like the lighting of this, and I want to be able to create, like, the same vibe. Does that make sense? So we're gonna try to lock in, and we're gonna try to make this really good lighting on the commission. I will say it was easier on the art trade because I didn't have to put in a background, but I'll do my best. Rainix, I swear to God. Okay, I will do one. So quick with it. So quick with it. Okay, I will drink water. Thank you. Thank you guys for the redeems. I really like the song, chat. Oh my god. My sweep is missing. You have like what do you call it? What do you call it? What do you call it when you're missing a substance and you're like, oh, withdrawals. You're having sweep withdrawals. I was like, what's the word again? You know, I was watching my own VOD because I was like, okay, I need to see how interesting I am. You know, just to make sure is there anything I need to change during streams. So I watch my own VODs. Um, it's so funny whenever I listen to myself hum because it low-key sounds like a buzzing of like it just sounds like buzzing and it's kind of funny to me. Minesweeper Outlook not so good. Is that Will Wood in the background? It is Will Wood. We love Will Wood. You know, I didn't actually listen to him for quite some time. Only during the time that I was friends with Korok is when I started listening, and I was like, oh, this is actually really good. I don't know what stopped me, but I'm very glad I went Like, I went through and listened to his music. Me when I don't know who Will Wood is. I don't know how to describe his music. You guys are probably better at it. I'm not like a huge fan, so I don't have much knowledge. All I know is that I want to learn a few of his songs. This is so silly to do on streams. Imagine like, wow, I can't wait to see my streamer draw like a commission or like draw something today. And then you see them playing Minesweeper. Um, there you go. There you go. 170. Not bad. Man, it'd be a shame if I redeemed like 20 Minesweepers. I hope you know I thought of it, and there's a cooldown for a reason. I am not letting you guys have that. Or at least there should be. This one joined the Minesweeper. The commission is the only intermission between the real content. Okay. Agile, Fishy 7 Agile. How's it feel? Okay. Let's see what we were on last. Where's the... Okay, these are the line art stuff. Let me put these in a group. Let's all redeem one Minesweeper each. Korok, don't encourage them. So this is line art. If I remove this, that should give us... Okay, so when I was doing my drawings... Yes, pause. Don't listen to him! Don't listen to him! Okay. When I was doing line art, or not line art, when I was doing the coloring for the other drawing, I realized if I get rid of the line art, you can see the colors better. And this hopefully should help us with the lighting. I don't know if this is a great description of Will Wood's music, but imagine the memoirs of a man having an existential crisis, but sung with jazz hands, piano chaos, and alarming emotional honesty. All of that, add the fact that he kicks his piano, like he... Doesn't he put his foot on the piano during a performance? Just add that in there. I think that's important. Okay. That's all you need to know. Yeah, occasionally. Sounds about right. I trapped my cat under my plushies. Well, free them. What are you doing? Okay, wait. Chat. Before we start, I need to show you guys something beautiful Korok sent me. Okay? Are you ready? So, I don't know how else to show this. He sent me this beautiful image. Yeah. Yeah. I just had to share with you guys, okay? Okay, now we can get back to drawing. We can get back to drawing. Let's see how things are. This is what it looks like so far. I want to turn the color. This will surely be put in the history books. Yes, absolutely. Interesting. Okay. It doesn't change much if I change the color to gray. And I'm curious about something. So we have 3 hours. We did all of the coloring. We're just doing the shading and rendering and all that extra stuff. So we have a lot of time on our hands. My masterpiece, it's beautiful. Is this canon to the lore? Jesus, never. Muba is lying to you, chat. Muba is lying. We're just gonna put a gray layer real quick on top. I wonder if that should help. Let me... I have a lot of layers, so oh boy. Where's the chapter in the Bible where he got himself a med plush? It's in the DLC. You have to pay money. I'm sorry. I used all my commission money for I used all my commission money to get the DLC for the Bible. I'm sorry, guys. Mm-hmm. 57, why can't I eat Polaroid pictures? I mean, you probably can. Will it taste good? I don't think so, but I mean, you can. It's like lava. You can eat it, but it's probably not good for you, and you might only be able to eat it once. Is the DLC to cut content for why it's not lore accurate? Think so. Not yummy. Are you saying that from- are you speaking from experience? I love the gubby emote so much. I'm so glad you guys love it. We'll keep the shadow here. Remove right here. I'm trying to figure out where the lighting would go, because I'm thinking lighting goes directly on top, because I want to have, like, more intense lighting. I have a few references, actually. Let me scroll through it, because I saved it to myself. Okay, I think I have an idea. I hate this medkit plush, I love him so much. Alright. Let's do this one. I'm putting music. I'm putting music and then it's just pure silence. Chat, you ever get like, there's games that are fun to play, but then it's not as fun to play when you have like, with the people that play the game. Does that make sense? Like, the game is fun, but it attracts a certain kind of audience. Cause like, I was playing Ink Game with Koro. I think I'm gonna erase this whole background here, but I'll focus on the rest first. But yeah, I was playing Ink Game. And, I think the game's fun, but low-key sometimes the people there are so infuriating. And I say that because I have to be particular with what character I cosplay or what my outfit is in that game. Simply because I have been jumped for, like, cosplaying. So most of the time, I will only wear my cool kid cosplay because that passes really, really well. What is the ink game? Is it similar to Chance? It's if I was in a Chance cosplay, it would be the real Chance from Squid Game. But yes, yes, it is. I'm trying to think how I'm gonna do the floor, but it's fine. We'll figure this out together, chat. Honestly, I would play it on stream, but Med carrot scratch reveal. Stop. Med carrot watercoloring book. Imagine gambling and you just see the med carrot. Chat. Med carrot. Has anyone made a med carrot cosplay? I need that. I need that. I need someone to have done that. Oh, guess I have a plan for Halloween. I'm gonna erase these parts. Be careful around here. Oh my god, he's gone again. Oh, poor thing. Gubby, thank you for the gubbies in chat. Chat, give a little gubby in chat. You dressed as a carrot with antlers and a gun? Yes. Yeah. My younger sister was cosplaying Painter from Pressure during Halloween last year. And she got called, she was like called the Skibidi toilet character. I don't know which character it is, but she got called the Skibidi toilet character. So I mean, like, hey. At least if I'm not called Skibidi toilet character, then you know what? Like, I wouldn't mind. I'm not gonna lie. My luck isn't here today. It's okay. It'll come back to you. Have I told you guys my like thoughts on luck? I'm gonna use a different eraser brush. I'm gonna use this one. No. Oh, I have an idea. Do this, do that. Trying to figure out where the little shadow goes. So if it's going straight up, it's probably gonna be around here. Something about bad luck and good luck will cancel over time. Yes, yes. I remember one of my friends told me that was very like, what do you call it? I had a friend tell me it was like a really negative way of seeing it, but to me it just sounds normal. Like, I don't know. It sounds realistic. Yeah. Because it's like, if you have bad luck now, you can have good luck later. That's true. I remember having a really horrible week and I told myself, you know what? It's okay, because if I pull for this character, I'm gonna get her. Guess what I got? I had such a shit week that week too. And I was like, it's okay, because all that luck is going into my gambling. And I was right. Which character? Aglaya from Honkai Star Rail. I don't remember. No, I didn't get her light cone, unfortunately, but I did get her. I don't use her much, but I think she's pretty and I really like her. Okay, let's see what this looks like in multiply. I like that actually. I like that. Hold on. Okay, I will drink water. Thank you for the redeem. I think this is a pretty good start. I don't know. I like the gray of it actually. Trying to figure out what's going on here though. What is the oh, I forgot how I did it. Hold on. I'm gonna pull up another file. Because I know I did something with the colors. Because there's I messed around with this a lot. Okay, we're gonna go back to this drawing because I know I did something that made the shading. It was an overlay. Because this is the multiply layer. And I put an overlay. Without it, it looks very bland. So how did I do that? 100% overlay to a lower... And I think I took the colors from the background. Okay, let's try that. We're just gonna be experimenting a lot, chat. Why did it turn white? What? Oh, wait. Wait. Control Shift D. Huh? Okay, now I'm just confused. Normal. Hmm. I'm gonna do a really dancing while trying to clean. Is that... I mean, whatever works. I'm gonna merge the group. It might be a bad idea. This is permanent now, chat. I can't change that. If I do that. Okay, let me merge a few things. Put that in there. Lower opacity. And then we're gonna try to mess around with this, see how this goes. Oh god. I feel like today's a very gambling day. How did I do that? Third time's the chart. Oh my god. I swear. Okay, he was right. Okay, how do I do this? How do I change the color? I'm gonna change the color a little bit. Bounce off this color real quick. I hate you, Muba. Hello? Oh, it's because you got spared, huh? Depriving me of content. What content do you get from... Chat, what should we put in this small box while I'm thinking of things? Because I'm trying to figure out how to put things. I'm trying to get like a general idea so then I can start adding like details and everything. In the meantime, I might add more cracks. Let me look at my references real quick. I want to show you guys the references, but I also get really shy looking, like, staring at my references, so I don't. A smaller med carrot? Do we have like a different PNG of med carrot? Oh my god, Bean, you'll never guess. You'll second time's a choice. Oh my god. I think they want you to live to suffer. Poor thing, poor thing. Anyways, hi Alqua, how are you doing? Do you like the med kit plush? Do you like plush kit? I love plush kit. Can we shake him? I mean, you can try. He's right there. I want to adjust the eye, by the way, too, because like I feel like my style doesn't always fit. I want to make it fit a little more, but I'm trying to figure out. Okay, show the Korok masterpiece. You're right. You're right. Alco, look at this amazing masterpiece. Watch, we're gonna spend our time during like. Oh my god, you have another image. Okay, wait. I've sent a potential image to for his face. That's perfect. Let me show one thing first. Let me show you this absolute masterpiece that Korok made. I need to stop laughing. Beautiful, gorgeous, right, chat? Chat, give me a little gubby in approval. Give me. Hell yeah. We love you, plush kit. What? I mean, are you complaining? Are you complaining? Mods. Mods ban Alquo. I'm kidding, kidding. Slandering my masterpiece? Exactly. Sa pasilyo sa tanong simbahan. If I'm here. Okay. If I add this here, Control V, please tell me this is the right image. Did I do it? Right click. Hello? Okay, right click this. Add transform mask. Swamp is struggling out there. I can see him. This is beautiful. This is gorgeous. He is so full of himself, Image. Beautiful. Chat, what are we thinking? It looks like kind of like a mirror in a way. He's so miserable. Okay, I was working on the floor. I want to do a bit more texturing. I want to get the tiles to look a little bit more messed up, you know? I know I probably shouldn't make it look grimy. I should make it look nice and pristine, but at the same time, I kind of want it to look dim. We're probably gonna use a bunch of overlays this stream. Or this drawing. I was originally thinking Kit, but that fits. Kit would have also worked. I thought of them first too, but I was like, I don't know if that'll fit. See, that looks more natural, you see. It's really small, but I like that a lot more. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna mess around with the shading here. That's the right one? No, that's not. It's this. Oh, not that one. This one. Fourth time an omen. Okay. I think you're cursed. um, yeah. I give a poor thing. You know, I have the power to say mods, just give him the set him free, time him out, but I'm not gonna do that. Chat, mods, don't don't time him out. It'll be funny. Most rigged roulette I've seen today. I have done nothing to it, okay? That is your pure luck. And if you're really lucky to the point that it doesn't do anything to you, then that's just you, man. I'm gonna lighten up some of the shadow, because that is really, really dark. I wonder if this would be good. How do I time someone out for 5 seconds? I have no idea. Genuinely. This is not a revolver, but a Nerf gun. After the third, I was tempted, but didn't. Chat. Mod, specifically. Do not time him out. Let him suffer. See, today's a gambling day. Today's a very gambling day. I can't take him seriously. I want to do certain lighting. I'm gonna mess around a little bit, okay? Layer up here, we're gonna do a little bit of... Let's take this color. Did you write the roulette? Please! I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. Okay, that's really... okay. Ooh. Less green. More gray. More bluish, would you? Starting to think the gubbies ate the bullets. Honestly, I would believe it. Green. He's so green. Okay, wait. Let me test that. I have an idea. I kind of want the vibe of a fluorescent light. Does that make sense? Like, really just spotlight on them. I think this is the vibe I'm going for. We're testing it out. Can't blame them. Are you saying they ate the bullets? Are you saying you have eaten bullets? I can hear the buzzing? Perfect. There's something so comforting about that, chat. I don't know if that's just me. But that'll help pull the focus towards them mainly. And so everything else is in the background. I like that. You see, like before, okay, simple. This, like that creates the mood. That is the goal that we're going for, okay? So, we can put this aside for now. Since it's overlaid on top, what we can just do is just render. That's all we have to do now. My favorite part, chat. And we're gonna start with his medkit. Because, if I remember correctly, anything I do here should translate just perfectly fine. Yeah. And if not, we can always change it up. I have an 8, but the gubs are too cute to get mad at. True. Can you really get mad at a gubby? You know, surprisingly, I feel like my mom can, because, you know, just knowing her, she wouldn't like him as much. But she's got something going on. Will Fishy's 7 stream on 7/5/26. Let's see where that date lands. January, February, March, April. April is 4th, 5th month, May. June, July, 5th. Oh, I do stream on that day. It's on a Sunday. You should have a PC in the background and the gubby is playing Minesweeper. Okay, do you really think a gubby would play Minesweeper on the on a PC, or do you think the gubby would eat the PC? I'm just saying. You know. I'm gonna take this color. I'm just gonna put it down here. Make it a little bit warmer for my sake. I thought the other one was your last one. Ah! Swap, you think if you do it now, you're finally gonna be let go, you're gonna be free. Gubby would try to play Minesweeper, but faceplant at the complexity. You're right. You're very right. I want to darken this a little bit. Let's see how that holds up. Okay, pretty good. Gubby, the first recorded living being to die on the first click while playing Minesweeper. Oh, poor thing. I'm gonna lower this one. I've been trying to use the airbrush more. I actually realized if you know how to use an airbrush, it's actually not bad for rendering. I'm not saying I know how to use an airbrush, but I'm just saying it's a good tool. 57, you should make it if username swap. Wait. You should make it if username swapter and successful roulette to malfunction and live. I forgot this was in my playlist. Oh my god. Did we play this? Did we continue playing this? I was Anyways. I was like, wait a minute. It's embarrassing. I want to make this kind of glow in a way. Do the horns in fighting glow? Like, at all? I can't focus with this. I'm sorry, I'm switching the song. I'm sorry, I'm switching the song. Please load. Thank you. Yeah, once they're finished. Ah, okay. It's funny, I can focus if music is playing and it's like cunty. Because it's like, you know what? Hell yeah. I listen to that very casually. But if it's on stream, I'm like, oh, I get more conscious of it. I'm gonna remove these lines. And I'm gonna hopefully fade this out a little bit better. I wish there was like a better smudge tool, actually. I forgot I had this brush. I specifically had it so that I could like smudge a little bit better, and I think it was like a watercolor set. I wonder what happens if I remove that part. It just looks stupid. Chat. I mean, this is mainly for so I keep saying chat, referring to like specific people, and I'm like, wait a minute. So do I keep this part of it? Or do I remove it? And also, do I remove the nose? Because the nose is like, I don't know. I don't have ears on it, on him. I don't know if I should like add any, remove. What do you guys think? I'm gonna take this brush. Hopefully this should give me lighter colors that I want. Got a lot of thinking there. Let me see what this looks like so far. Okay. I was worried that the horns were too much, but it seems like it's fine. We can always change it later too. I do want to fix this shadow a little bit. Don't know how I'm gonna do it, but we're gonna try. I have no clue, so I mean. It's so fat. I wonder if I can lighten this. I'm gonna take this. And maybe if I brush over it. No. Brush? Airbrush? Hmm. I think that's the issue. It's the bottom of it that felt so dark, so I just have to like lighten it up. It looks like an egg when you zoom in. Happy Easter! Wait, isn't it Easter today? I know Kork's been sending me like Easter. Oh my god, earlier he sent me Mafioso and like his Mafia links as bunnies, and they're so cute. Yes, oh my god, you guys are celebrating Easter with me. Isn't that so sweet? You guys are celebrating with me while I draw really fat Gubby. Stay cool, it's just a kiss. Why I be so. Fish tank medkit. What do you mean fish tank medkit? What does that mean? I wonder if I can do this, if this will work. I think you can leave the nose and eyes as is. Okay. Let me know if you change your mind on that. It looks better than without. Okay. That's better. I might put another layer. Let me lower the opacity once more. There we go. It's so fluorescent. I want to add a shine here. I do hope you like the fluorescent idea. 57 stream music playlist when? I listen to a bunch of songs. Do you guys like my song choices? I don't know if I could have a cohesive one, but I do want to make a playlist that's like very 57 vibe, like specifically the PNG tuber, not me in general plus them. Does that make sense? That makes sense. Yes, it does. Yes, it does, 57. Hold on, how does this... Okay. I want to make like an animation of this, but I can't figure out which characters because I'm thinking like, oh, I could do this with like Noob and Mafioso, but I don't know. Would that fit? How would I make that fit? I can't take the images in the background, seriously. Why do they look like that? Anyways, they're just they're a little silly looking, you know? Nobody knows what I see. I want to make this look more like fur. Oh yeah, chat. I finally started pushing myself to actually post in my VOD channel, so I do have more VODs updated. So we're getting closer to actually being caught up on there. I need to post videos too. Actually, I've been making scripts. I have 2 scripts ready, but the times that I've finally been able to record, I can't record because I save my voice. Since I don't know if this is like a thing people do, but I do this personally just in case. I don't wanna I don't wanna start stream with my voice being like awful or it feels bad. So I save my voice during the day, try not to speak as much as I can. So then I can talk a lot during stream. And in return, that means I can't record. I can't record what I'm trying to get. Where does the foot go? If the foot's there, let's say the foot's back here. If the foot's there, then it just goes here? No? Like, okay. I feel like I just struggle with cats. Also, thank you for the redeem. I will drink water. Let's see how this is looking so far. Okay, I think we can start doing like changes to the liner colors. I've started changing the colors to my liner, and I like it a lot. I don't know, it just makes it less harsh in some cases. We'll take this one. Do that. Oh, I gotta do it for him too. I almost forgot about you. We'll do a dark. These I don't know if you can see my color palette. It's just purely just mush colors. I'm thinking for the background, this should be fine. Because the color of the black color is like really harsh. So just making it even like a gray should help. How are we feeling about it so far? I can't look, you know, this is really interesting. I like it so far, but I cannot take it seriously when you look in the back and there's this. And this. And of course. Oh, he's so stupid. I love him. We'll put white around so it looks like the dust. Usually it's in the light, actually. Like right here. That is such a stark contrast. Oh my god. I want to fill in, like, I'm trying to think. So, I have a little bit of an issue when it comes to drawings where it's like the sides feel like they're missing something. You know, just to tie in the whole piece. I've been using borders, but I don't know if I should do that for this one here. No, not the color I meant to do. Anyway. I'm gonna take this color actually. Nope, that's too light. I think the eyebrow is placed off. If that's the eye right here, should be here. Honestly, I could do without one eyebrow on that side, just to balance it out. I can't. I love looking at the drawing, slightly moving to the side enough just so that I could see Plush Kit, and he's just there. You know, ever since I made this drawing, by the way, I've been seeing a lot more Plush Kit on my For You page. I've been very tempted to post in the server anytime I get some. Considering, you know, on stream we drew plush kit. But I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I should spam you guys with like Twitter. Okay, let's see how this looks. Okay. I wanna get rid of the liner real quick. 57 spares Discord from Twitter. Basically. But okay, look at this. So, you see why I added like the, if I change this? Not that. How I made that different? So that like, you know, there's a bit of a difference. I'm turning off the line art layer. It's messy, of course. Um, but it helps me see like where there's any contrast missing. Because like, you know, line art won't always save it. And getting rid of it somehow really helps. I think I should probably start doing this more. I like how the cat looks. I think that's fine. I need to adjust how the gubby or the plum creature is. Because do you see how like this kind of blends in? I need to make that a bit more strong. And then I need to separate the, like, his top from the horns. Bean. Bean. Yes, it's a bean. This is this is beautiful, chat. Hold on, look at this. Gorgeous. But yeah, you see like how this looks perfectly fine on its own, you know? Like, yeah, there's that kind of white thing, but I think that's fine as is. Yeah. I think that's the main thing, is just clearing up right here with the gubby. So let's figure out how to do that, actually. I'm gonna put the line art back on. But we gotta, let's take a look. I'm thinking we can make this a little bit darker or something. We can make a more obvious shadow under him too, so I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take this color, put this on medkit. Yeah. I think I could erase, actually. Let me try erasing a bit here. Since it's a bit above the light anyway, or like it's facing towards the light, so I think this should actually have light to it. And then we'll cut it off here because that's where his arm starts forming. And I think that should help with the issue. What do you guys think? I think that helps. Do you see the difference? It's like it's small, but it helps a lot in my opinion. So what is the next part of it? Differentiating this here, I think I'm gonna make the shadow darker, and then we're gonna tackle this up here. What I could do is highlight this a little more and then add more shadow here. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna use this layer. And then I could also put like a little highlight that helps separate it. Okay. And I'm thinking darken that shadow right here. What did I do for the shading? I just kind of shaded over it, all of it. Okay. If I remove this here, that would stick out like a sore thumb. That doesn't look right. That looks better in a way, but not what I'm looking for. I wonder how many of you guys listening to this is like, ah, yes, I understand what's happening, or it's just like, I'm just listening. I'm just listening to have a good time. Helping, like, honestly, it's really nice for me to just vocalize my thoughts because it helps kind of understand what's going on a little bit better. I'm gonna emphasize the shadows, though. I will do that. So I have this gray. I'm gonna grab the color real quick. Set that back normal, and then bring it down. And we're just gonna emphasize it here. Honestly, we could do that here, too. We could do that here. I'm gonna bring the shadow back up. How? Let's see how this looks first. That separates it better, but now that that's light, that's kind of too close, so I do need to bring back the shadow. So I'm gonna bring it back real quick. And then I wonder what happens if we highlight this instead. Because hopefully highlighting the horns will make it pop more and make it stand out a bit better. Because I didn't put as much effort into these horns as much as here, so I should probably start doing that, actually. I'm gonna take this dark color, get it closer to black without making it fully black, and then we're just gonna line these. You might have to go black. Oh, chat. Remember, what do you call it? We talked about an automaton on stream before, haven't we? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Guess what I have? Cause like I just need to make sure you guys know what an automaton is. Yes? Okay. Okay, look. You see how that's like more detailed now? So obviously it was like this before, updated. You see the comparison? Like I feel like without the liner, if you can just tell that separately, then like that's good. I feel like this is a lot better. You can see like the highlights help. Yeah. So what else is missing here? I'm thinking that's fine. I think I could emphasize a little bit of the shading here, so I'm gonna do that next. The 57 redesign shoes? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah! Now I remember. Okay, chat, guess what? Listen very carefully, okay? I don't know if you guys could hear that. Let me make it louder, actually. I have an automaton. I finally got the batteries back in it. It can also it can go it can sound lower than me, chat. I'm so jealous. I don't know how loud that was. I hope it wasn't loud. I just had to show you guys. Okay, let's continue. I like that. Oh, also, I like the fact that like you can tell the texture is different. It looks more glassy. Does that make sense? So I'm gonna darken this. Yeah, that should help by a lot. I wanna look at the rendering of that. Oh no. Little details, little details. I'm trying to think what else is missing. We can darken that actually. I want to add a little bit of this because there's got to be a bit of shadow. There's not really much in this one. Also, I just think he would be fancy with it. He seems like a fancy guy. We talked about him being British. You know, this morning, no, this afternoon, before I started stream, I went downstairs. I saw my younger sister eating lunch. But because she woke up like late, she ate breakfast instead. She put like a granola bar on her toast with Nutella. And I had to tell her to go eat food. Because, like, I remember going downstairs and I looked at her and I was like, what are you eating? Because it just looked like a bunch of chunks. And I had no idea what she was eating. Also, they've started, my dad and my younger sister have started to miss the fact that Max is not here anymore. Because he's back with my younger sister. Or no, my older sister, my ate. And what do you call? My mom doesn't care. But they've started to miss him and say like, I want to have a pet. I want to have a pet. Soon, eventually. At this point, I'm adding tiny details. Because we got the main idea down. I wonder if darkening the edges would help. How to convince your family to get and raise an epic gummy. Oh boy. I remember when I worked in like PetSmart. Let me hold on. When I was working on like at PetSmart, I had to experience a lot of animals, and I've come down to the conclusion that like cats are technically the lowest maintenance. So I've been trying to use that to convince my family. But really the only person that needs to be convinced is my mother. And apparently she has all the power. So I can't have a cat. And I know I've been pushing for a foster, but like that's just because she won't let me have an actual cat. And like honestly, I'm scared to accept like fosters because like, you know, I don't know. I just get nervous, I think. I want to talk to the shelter because I know they've been getting kittens more. I think I talked about this last stream about like kittens. So I need to ask them if they can have some stuff here. I've been just trying to clean out my room. Currently, I have a corner of boxes from when I was working on pins, which by the way, what was I gonna say? Either way, I have a bunch of stuff, materials for the pins, and like selling those. Oh, I was gonna make a video on it. Rainix, did you just comment on my alt account? I have notifications on my phone, you know that, right? Hold on. Did you just comment? I'm so. You know what? Alright. I want to make the mouth a little more obvious. Hold on. I feel like despite my art style, like improving, changing, whatever during the years, the mouth has been the most consistent. Like if you look at my old art like years ago, remember chat, were any of you there watching Toilet Bound Hanako-kun when it came like the anime came out and it was popular? Cause I had an art account around that time. I don't remember what year that was. But I had an art account before then. And like when I looked at the art that I had for that fandom, the mouth looks the same. Like the mouth genuinely looks the same. What do you mean which one? Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. The anime. Is that what you're asking? That Rainix is a poser. If I check the comment right now and it's if I check the comment right now, would it be you? Yes, which anime? Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. With the moke. Mocha? Moke. Yeah. Oh, I like the shine of that. I'm glad to have chose that. Okay. Okay, let's see what we're missing here. So, is there anything you'd like me to change, adjust, or anything? Because I'm trying to think. And chat, if you have any suggestions, please let me know. I don't know if there's any. I know I'm gonna add a little bit of highlight. I forgot to add that. I'm gonna add highlights to this one. Because I've been treating it like it's gold. More gubbies? You have a point. I should make the wallpaper just have like gubby printing. I don't know how I can make like a brush, but if I can make like a stamp of gubbies, hold on. Textures. Can I make a stamp? I don't have any other suggestions. How do I texture? You're right. If I can get this, hold on. I have an idea. Import. I have an idea, chat. So saying you're right to yourself to himself. Ghastly can chat? What? What do you mean? Did I import it? Where is it? All intact, auto, no. No. Where's my import? Oh, there you are. Okay. Wait. Hold on, chat. Chat! You're never gonna get. Hold on. Let me mess with a few things, okay? Chat. Chat. Okay, so how do we do this? How do we use this? Do we... Oh my god. I didn't have a Gubby picture, I just had my PNG that I made. Does that work? Can we put that in the wallpaper, actually? And do we fuck with the Gubby, um, brush? If you can make it fit, I have an idea, chat. Okay, okay, you see that? We have like a line, and then... Trust the process. Gubby brush. Gubby brush is finally true, guys. I was like, okay, we need to figure out how to make a brush. I'm I'm so smart, chat. I'm so... Does it work? Is there any other layer I can do? There's screen. There's multiply. Multiply works better, low-key. Look at that. What do you guys think? Does Gubby brush win? It kind of fits as a texture. Hold on. Now I'm curious. Can I get this to just... Does it work? Chat, what do you guys think? I could warp it too, like if I use a liquefy tool. So it's really... The poor gubbies. Oh, if you use the warp tool, they look so dumb. Look at this one! Oh, this poor thing! Adokado? Ado mentioned. It is. Does the... So what, does that work for gummies? This is so dumb. Yes! We're such geniuses, chat. This is what you paid for, isn't it? I wonder if I can get it over there. Yeah, this is the overlay. No, that sticks out. Okay, wait. I have an idea. They're so dumb. Oh my god. Looking from a distance, right? Okay, let's say this is the full piece. Oh, this is so cool. It looks really nice, you know? You look closer. Okay, there's some interesting imagery here. You know, like an interesting plush. Then you look closer, and there's the clump of gubbies. Chat, this is you guys. Look at the line, the outline of the brush. Beautiful. Gorgeous. The gubby brush persists. Okay, is there anything else we gotta add though? Okay, let's say that's a bunch of guppies. Is there anything I'm missing? Because personally, I think this is actually really good. I don't really have much to add. I would usually, what do you call? I usually have this brush, right? But I don't think I need to add it here. Like, I could, but it doesn't really do, like, there's not really much. Like, it looks nice on its own. I'll probably do it just to match my style, but... More gubbies? More? Okay, hold on. Let me grab my texture brush. Okay. More gubbies near the med carrot would be nice. Is that not enough? Look at the I can do that, I can do that. It, it looks like something. It looks like, you know, like the drawing that people do for birds. How many gubbies are in this image? Do you really want to count that? You really wanna you really wanna count that? Can I somehow hold on, I wanna test this. Sometimes I dream about cheese. What kind of cheese exactly? AI could never do this. Exactly. AI could never make a gubby brush. How much can I get away with? At least 5, I think. It's like that one comment I saw on a video where it's like, I counted all of the certain items you used, and I can confirm there is more than one. Trust the process, chat. Trust the process, okay? This feels like Where's Waldo? Oh my god. Forget, what do you call it? What do you call it? Forget watermarks, this is my new watermark. Can I get it to fit? No way. No way. What did I look down to? Pizza mozzarella, that sounds so good. You said more gubbies, Cork, you said more gubbies. Look, they all fit too, like, and actually, like, I'm sorry, John! 57's new watermark, exactly, so all of my drawings are now gonna look like this. It looks like another way to texture the screen. And I don't know how to feel. What happens if I change this? Okay. Hold on. This is how it looks overlay. Saturation. That just kind of warps it. Do you think this would be more noticeable than purple guy? Maybe. That is definitely more noticeable. Color dodge. Nope. Divide. Okay. I think overlay is the best option. I was gone for an hour. What happened? 57 learned how to make a brush. Guptosis, yeah. So low key, like, look, okay, if you compare it without, there's basically no difference. The only difference is the texture. Holy hell, are you complaining? Are you complaining about my gubby brush? I have the opacity so low. Like, the only time you can tell is if you really zoom in and you can someone's gonna be like, if anyone ever calls my art AI, I'm just gonna zoom into this. Because how can AI ever copy the abundance of guppies? This is how many followers I have in the span of all of my accounts. I would never. You better not. Do not. Do not. Is Guppy the best texturing method for art? No. Moobot? We're killing Moobot. Chat, we're killing Moobot. I can't even be like, imagine someone comes into stream right now because someone did. Someone did and they witnessed this. Okay. Uesoa, do you prefer Gubby overlay or no Gubby overlay? Honestly, I could tone it down, erase right here. And right here, because that's where the most noticeable ones are. Could I get both versions? Do you want me to like flip back and forth or like, hold on. If you want me to send them both, I can absolutely do that. Like for final versions, I can send them both. Yeah, okay, yeah, I can do that. Is there anything else you would like to add though in the meantime? Or would you consider this done? No, not really. So you would consider this done? Because I'm trying to think, is there anything else? Chat, besides gubbies, is there anything we can do to make the art look better? Because I can think maybe like a grid, but that's kind of it. Not like grid, sorry. Border. A fat watermark. Of course I'm gonna add a watermark. I don't I watermark all my commission drawings. I haven't been sending the watermark versions because I realized, oh, you guys don't need that. That's just for me, so. If Gorby was real, would you use a wallpaper for the... If Gorby was real, would you use a wallpaper for the walls in your bedroom walls? Take a shot every time they said walls. I'm kidding. Gorby. Would you guys have Gorby wallpaper? No. Fishy7, what? Are you saying Fishy7 to say Fishy7 or are you calling me? I can never tell sometimes. Steel Sargon runs away with it. No, 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 no. See, look, we finished in the span of like 2 hours, you know, and we were able to make it. I'm just saying, we were able to make it look really good. Not multiply, overlay. Oh my god, it was well. Okay. Song from Gubby Orb went. What Gubby Orb? I almost opened Roblox. My 57 yearns for Roblox apparently. It's the Gubby. It's the Gubby and me. The screen's black. Why screen black? Ah, that's why. Oh, I'm lagging. Why am I lagging? Gubby plane when? Why do you need a gubby plane? Take the gubby brush and put a texture of it and put texture and orb of Gorby. What? Might have been a tad too much gubby. Too much gubby to the point of like lagging my computer, is that what you're saying? $57 and under pressure. Pressure mentioned. Guess you're feeling the pressure. I need to lock in. There you go. 158, that hurts. Pressure getting to you, or however that quote is. I don't remember the quote, honestly. There we go. Na 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 na. Honestly, I'm really hold on. Uesawa, are you happy with this? Just to make sure before I save it and like send it to you. Are you happy with this commission? Yes, good. Good. I'm very happy. Okay, let's export these. Gubby. So we'll say medkit gubby. We'll get rid of this. Export medi just as is. And then we'll do a watermark version. Where's the watermark? There it is. Yeah, this is taking a toll on my computer. Jesus. Export watermarked. There you go. Okay, so we are done with this drawing, and we have time to spare. Once again, thank you, Uesawa, for commissioning us. I will take us... Commissioning us. He commissioned me. But you guys are part of it. Also, thank you for the redeems. I will stretch. Everyone give a little gubby. In chat. We have so many. I feel like my brand has started to build off of this silly little creature. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you all. Okay, chat. There are several ways we can continue stream. We could, for the next hour and 10 minutes, stare at my lobotomized Tomodachi. Or we could draw a little bit more. I have a few drawings. So, what do you call it? I have a Q&A post that I need to draw. Would you guys like to see me draw, what do you call it? Draw, like, the Q&A answers? I guess for those who, see my alt account, you get spoilers of the answers of some of the questions. Pressurized Gubby! That sounds terrifying. Draw yourself playing Tomodachi, true. Wait, you went to the soup store? I'm normal. So many gubbies. But yeah, hold on. Let me save this. I have a few drawings. Q&A answer, that's the one. Yes. So, I have a bunch of questions that people have said. Someone has asked my persona. Stuff about... I But yeah, I have a few of these answered, and I am currently working on this one. I was gonna work on this before stream, and I was working on it last night, but then I got tired, and I had to do dishes. So I guess we're continuing from here. I wonder what Rainix had to say on that. He commented. Hold on, chat. I'm very curious. I open TikTok and immediately I just see like searching for a world that doesn't exist. They're coping. Are you sure this isn't are you sure this isn't you, Rainix? Rainix, are you sure this isn't you? I want everyone to know that he wrote is Chance from Squid Game beautiful. An amazing question. Wait until you hear about destroying the world that doesn't exist. I watched that. I watched that and I enjoyed it. I swear it's a poser. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? I don't know, man. Yeah, so I watched Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist and Destroying a World That Doesn't Exist at the same day. And I really enjoyed it. I still haven't finished watching it yet. I really liked it. I just sat down and I just watched through the entire thing. People are coping. How far are you into it? Just so that I'm aware. They made a reference to Gravity Falls and I cheered because Gravity Falls is like my childhood show. Read the book, however, interrupted or something. Ah, okay. 57 book club stream sometime this year. What would we do on that? I'll be honest, chat. I mentioned this in the server, so for those of you who haven't seen it, I mentioned that I like hearing people talk about literature, and I like literature in general, but like I'm really bad at reading. Like I struggle to read, I struggle to comprehend things. I'll skip over words that I just can't like, and then I have to like reread the same sentence over and over. Sometimes there's books that kind of bypass it, and it used to be like that as a kid, but when I got older, it's just made reading harder. But yeah, I feel bad that I can't read as well. Like I even like you know how some people read fan fiction. I'm not a big fan of fan fiction, and that's simply because I can't really comprehend it. Why am I making him without his hat? He needs his hat. Like it's just slow for me. It's a slow read for me. And then I'll just skip out on things, and then I'll read it wrong, and it's just ugh. And I feel really bad. I want to enjoy that kind of stuff. Made it this far. Oh my god. Oh my god, hi Goose. Thank you for the raid. Goobs. You should have seen the what do you call it? The commission. We might have gotten a little carried away. I hope your stream went well. We're now like we finished the commission that I was working on, and now we are what do you call it? We are just finishing we're working on stuff that I need to actually work on. Huge fan of your new PN YouTuber. I don't know what you're talking about. He looks exactly the same. I went to Goose Chat to see what was going on. However, he rated back to you! That's so silly. I know he's been on his SMP. I know you've been on your SMP, and I have not caught up with the story. All I know is that there's gay in it, and that's all I know. And I'm like, okay. Every Minecraft story is a little bit gay. Dear God, it's everywhere. Doomed Yowie. It's so gay. I've only been in a few streams. I haven't really had time to watch. But I had time to watch a little bit this morning. Streamers. uh... Imagine I get popular to the point that, like, what do you call it? Why does this mafioso look wrong? What's different about him? I get popular enough to the point that, like, 57 is just known everywhere. Like, you just think of the streamer first. You know, like how 6'7", basically. Basically that kind. Why do you look different? Why do you look a little bit balder than usual? He's naked? You're right. You're actually you're right. Is the hat too high up? It might be. That's why he's a little naked. That was the reason. That was the reason. Thank you. Thank you. I wonder why he's so bald. Oh my god, he's bald. He's bald and he's torturing people who have hair. I'm gonna be so sad when I can't like if I can't hit certain notes or voice impressions anymore, if I go on like testosterone, I'm gonna be so sad. Oh yeah. No, I forgot what. No, I remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna ask, is like, are moderators able to change the name of the stream? Because I'm thinking, okay, we're not drawing medkit anymore. What do we do? Also, let me. I have time. I should probably send it over. I usually do that at the end of stream, but like. I'm not even logged in. Okay, wow, they're just evil to me. They're so evil. If you can, it's probably on PC. Ah. I know there's like Moobot has like commands that you guys can use. But I don't know if I enabled the command where you guys could just do like exclamation mark something to change the title. Cause I think you guys can type that in chat, but I don't know if I have that enabled. Can I bomb Moobot? Why? What compels you to say that? Why is he bald? Like what? It's not just that. Hold on, hold on. He looks different from when I usually draw him. It's his face. It has to be. That looks more like him. I don't know how. I feel like I'm losing it. You know, I'm drawing this out. So the question is, how does, how does Mafioso basically ask for advice? And when I'm drawing this out, I'm thinking of like, that one speed gif where it's just like he's listening? That's what I'm thinking of. If I had the power, I would turn this Q&A into something animated, but I will learn how to animate eventually. I keep saying that, but I promise I will. Also, his ears are small. I wanna see how to depict. Because, like, sometimes, chat, I'll be honest, I get tired. Like, it's nice to draw in my usual style, But at the same time, it's also nice to just draw doodles of characters. Just a little break. So I'm thinking, like, do I want to draw him talking? Or do I just want to draw, like, a little PNG or, like, whatever of him yapping? Oh yeah, I also realized something. So I ate my third pound of uranium. I'm surprised you're here. Draw noob and mafioso kissing. Not yet. Not yet. You guys aren't getting that yet. Who said that? I did. Must have been the win. I did. I want them to kiss. Who just starts a conversation like that? I have no clue, honestly. I have drawn them so many times. I drew them earlier. It was me. It's me. It's me. That one image of like golden fatty. It's me. What does this? I'm still mad. I'm still kind of sad about the classic faces. I kid you not. I just tuned in. Oh my god, it's your man. No, it's our man. It can't be just yours. I'm sorry. We have to share him. Perfect timing. I won't complain. It's actually the Q&A post. So we are working on the Q&A right now. We will get to your questions soon, okay? Okay, I haven't eaten all day. It's time to get out. Yeah, go eat. Go eat. Chat, if you guys haven't eaten today, go eat something right now, please. Okay? Thank you for stopping by stream. I hope you have a good meal. I think that's cute. I think he's really cute. Little yapper over here. Yikers, but I'm taking my stream with me as I go get my tortellini. Tortellini. You're gonna share with us, right? Chat, start begging. Start begging for the tortellini. Quick, hurry. Hurry before they go. I'm stealing Yikers from you! That too, you know what? That works. Okay, I gotta write text for it. How does he exactly ask for advice? We are the chimchulings. Please feed us. Please. Please feed us. Jaegers is an FFA catchphrase that everyone should use. What's FFA? Free for all? That's the only thing I could think of. Let's see how I would word this. Free for all. Okay, I was right. That's censored, but I think I only have one word you could possibly say in that. I got a nice 6-letter word. Oh my god. You know, I am really worried about my handwriting. I don't know if this is just me. Anyone else, like, kind of hesitant about their handwriting? Because I've had people, I had this one person, they say my E's, when I write them, they look like C's, and it's harder for them to read, and I've been so worried about how I write ever since. I too make an E look like a C so often. Okay, so I'm not the only one. Because they were saying, like, you know, they were kind of pointing out, saying, like, why is it a C? And then they told me my E's look like C's. And I'm like, is it really that hard to read? I feel like, because obviously, English is my first language. I can tell what they're trying to say. And it's my own handwriting. Hi, Nog. Thank you for the redeems. I'm gonna go stretch and drink water. I go back and add the circle if I write it like that by accident. That's probably the most. That makes a lot of, like. That's probably what I should be doing. I mean, the inaccuracies are kind of pleasant. I don't know if that's weird. I think that's kind of nice. I'm kind of flattered. That kind of makes me feel better about my handwriting. How's everyone? I don't know about everyone else, but I'm doing pretty good. We just finished the commission, and we are currently working on Q&A posts for my alt account. They sort of do, but you should be able to use context super the rest of the word. That's how I thought of it. I'm straight frolicking. I tuned back in and I saw a shining star. A shining star. What? You can still tell it's supposed to be an E. That's what I thought, but apparently not. And also waiting for tortellinis to heat up still. Oh, cool. You're gonna give me one, right? Right? You're heating one up for me. Thank you. Okay, anyways. Share with the class, exactly. Yes, totally, totally. Hmm. Unless. How can you say no to someone who looks like that? Exactly! Exactly! Look at my PNG. Look at. Hold on. I need this for. Give me a second. How can you say no to this? How can you say no? Wait. How can you say no to this face? Huh? Explain to me. You can't. Okay, I'm gonna shrink back then. We're gonna shrink back then. There we go. This made me realize Chimmy bounces now. Chimmy does a little bounce. Is it cute? I didn't know how to change it. PNG grew up so fast! Remember to water your PNGs, chat. If a handwriting is readable, it's good. Does this look readable? I've had someone with really bad handwriting before. I hope mine's readable. I always thought mine was a little bit cute because, like, the way I write W's is like, it's bubbly. Quark, what the hell did you just say? Why are you cursing us? He would never. W. That's exactly how I write it. And then, like, I write T's, like, with a little that sometimes. It really depends. Y's and G's, always like that. I have a bit of whimsy to my handwriting. Fancy pants. Very, very fancy. Omega. Okay. Stream preview lied to me. It showed me fighting. I was scammed. The only thing, if you were seeing earlier, we only did like a medi. Where's my medi thing? If you were, because earlier we finished this drawing. I'm gonna show it. So, for those of you who have just joined in and didn't see me finish the drawing, this is the finished commission. So this is probably what you saw. We love medkit. Yummy. The wall zoomed in is peak. Shh. Shh, chat. Yummy art, thank you. Thank you. I love adding details. Okay. Whenever I write about mafioso, Capo regime is somehow a part of it, and I love that about them. Someone in the comments once mentioned, like, oh my god, Capo and mafioso had a thing together, and I think about it. I still think about it. There's totally nothing weird about the walls. It's normal. What are you talking about? No, it's the actual fighting with the ending screen UI with Rocket and Katana and whatnot. Yeah, I don't know why it showed you that. That's a complete lie. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot everything real quick. Oh yeah, look at this. So obviously there's 57, but you guys get to see this little guy. I know, fearful. Gas leak and shaft part 2. What do you mean gas leak? Wait, can I genuinely ask what do you mean by gas leak? I'm just screenshotting these, don't mind me. Hallucinations. Ah, I see, I see. I remember the tales of Kappa and Muffy. I told you about his shit dad, right? Fix the leaks. Outlook not so good. Is the gas leaks bad? It is certain. Damn! It's so bittersweet. I need to put them in a box and shake them. They make me so sick. Gas leak, hallucination, FNAF. I can't escape FNAF. I'm like... I'm gonna screenshot that one later. Okay, next layer. We have a few more questions. Someone remind me, I gotta do this one. Okay, let's see what the next question has for us. Honey, no. What was I doing? Send to self. Image. Ah! Oh, I'll call. Guess who's the next person that I'm answering questions for? So this is the next one. Let me see. I think I don't know if I should make a response to this one, but I should. And then there's one other one. I'm frolicking! I still find it funny. I still find it funny how you asked, did the guy in episode 1 even get to work on time? You're gonna find out. Okay, this is gonna be kinda hefty for a first question. What are the cats like when they're drunk? Oh boy. How do I write this out? How does it feel working with me, chat? Like, okay, when I work on stuff like this, since usually these are Australian, I don't really perform these, I just kind of draw. It feels like I'm taking you guys, I'm putting you in a bag, and I'm bringing you to work. So I'm working at my desk while you guys are in my bag just watching me work. This is how it feels, and it's quite nice, actually. Who is that? That's Alco. That's my admin of the server. I mean, I remember the comic when Noob was drunk with Mafia. Bring your children to work day. Some of you guys are grown-ass adults. Some of you guys are older than me. Let's see. Who do we go first? Because I know very well how some of them are, others not so much. I need to give a lot more attention to Soldier and Contracting. Can we escape the bag and run around the office where you were? If you can figure out how to like open the bag, yeah, sure. You guys are gonna trash the place. Would you? Chat. Choose for the bag. No! No, not my bag, please! This is very fitting for you guys, actually. Guys, alright, on 3, we start nibbling our way out! Hundreds of bites! It's like, it's gonna be those, like, clown cars where it's a really small car and you open it and there's, like, a shit ton of clowns in there. We can hold hands then push outwards to pop the bag's top open. I don't think that's how it works. I think you guys have a better chance at chewing it. Bunnies loosen the... Do the gummy method and chew. You guys are all content about chewing. Rabbit score. Rabbits mentioned. I remember there was a collab, right? Click send into the back. That is, I have done that a good amount of times, don't worry. How would you word this, actually? Forsaken X Rabbids collab. I know there's more than just Forsaken, though. I think they collab with Roblox in general. You are out of my league. All the things I believe. You were just the right kind. Yeah, you were more than just a dream. Out of my league. Heart be racing. If I die, don't wake me. You are more than just a dream. I feel like this is gonna be a hefty answer. I'm gonna take a while to respond to that. So I'm gonna actually skip ahead to the second one. And I'm gonna give you a straight outright answer. Okay. Did that guy in episode 1 even get to work on time? No. No, they didn't. No, he didn't. No. What? No! They do have a game on Roblox, like actual. Ah, I see, I see. Gubkit. Wait a minute. I know that username. Kitrin. Hello, 57. Hello, Kitrin. How are you doing? I feel like it's been a while since we've seen your name. It has very much been a while. What does the guy look like? I want to have, like... I'm just gonna draw a little doodle of, like, them arguing or something. I've been busy studying. How are you? I hope your studies have been well. I have been, I've been relatively the same. Different people pass by. You were here back when... If I remember correctly, you were here back when I had my second Evil X. I'm studying obstetrics and pediatrics currently. Ah, I see. I am not in college. And I don't like the idea of being in college. I've always been here. College is really not a fun thing most of the time. Yeah, I like college better than high school, like in compared to classes, because I did college classes back in high school. So I actually have an associate's degree before I had an associate's degree by the time I graduated high school. But other than that, I have not gone to college. I have just been doing commissions, just drawing art. I got into Roblox. Yeah. I wake up at 5 a.m. to get there at 8:30 and then get back home at 10 p.m. Ugh. Ew. Thank you for the reading, by the way. I'm drinking water. Yeah, I got really attached to Roblox. I mean, how... Come on. What's my other sketch? Oh, I just drew an eye, that's why. Sometimes I need a warm-up, so I'll just draw stuff, and then I'll have these things, and then these are just hidden layers in my files. Gotta stay hydrated, chat. Remember, drink water. It can't just be me. I like Roblox, I like the tycoons. I got into Forsaken, and I got really attached on a ship, and now I am obsessed with them. I wake up at 8 a.m. and come back at 8 p.m. You guys have schedules. I don't want to go through that. I'm good. I think I like my... You know, sometimes... What do you call? Let me move this aside. I'll hear about people, so obviously, so you know, the creator of, if I remember correctly, I think it was the creator of Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist, like that ARG. Um, I think he's like a Harvard student. I don't know. There's like a Minecraft YouTuber that went to like Harvard. What did you say? What did you mention? Searching for a world that doesn't exist. So I'm watching that shit right now. It's good. It's really good. It's peak. It very is peak. I haven't watched the second part of it. I watched all of it in one morning, and I finished it. I was like, oh damn, that's really good. So I just sat it. I just went through it all in one sitting. Durlord has me crushing hard. Draw Durlord kissing me crazy. Durlord. Damn. Let me skip this. Hold on. More. I like him. He's smart and he makes me jealous. I get a lot of envy. There's a lot of. He's so smart. You like smart people. I remember that about you. I've had a good amount of people in my life that just are into smart people. I remember one person specifically. As a fighting fan, I can recommend Minecraft ARG, but the protagonist can't think about anything else but ships. I'll have to look that up. Yeah. I added a new character to my smart people list, Dr. Cena from Dr. Stone. I would. Oh boy, that's a lot of information, chat. Chat. I just wanna draw Roblox characters. Look at how stupid they are. No. I like your guys' enthusiasm. I just can't look them up right now. That's a lot of information. I like them smart. Smart people make me jealous in a way. In a way, like part of me thinks like, oh, it would actually be nice to go to college so I could be smart. Say that I actually like, you know, be a streamer full time still, but say that like, oh yeah, you know, I went to this college. Don't make you jealous. I don't know you're intelligent. But you know, like I always think like, oh yeah. But then I remember, I have to put in the work. I'm not. You guys hear about my struggles with reading. You didn't know I'm in college. No, I don't know your education. I know you, most likely I knew you were in college. I knew you were studying. I like white people. What's my type? Do I have a type? Old Met. You're right. You're right. You're so right. They make you jealous, I get always. I don't really care about the A stuff. Like, how do I put this? I don't really care about all A's. I just kind of want to be smart at something. I'm not gonna be jealous at you guys for most of the time. You know my true jealousy. What really makes me jealous is the people who have like naturally just masculine voices. I also like very pathetic men, like tired old men. I agree with the pathetic men. If you don't you don't care about grades, you care about actually being good at something. I would like to be good at something. I would like to be considered smart. Like I would like to be considered smart. I'd like to be considered good at drawing. I'd like to be able to do a lot of things. I actually have a lot of passion. I want to do a bunch of things. I want to learn a bunch of languages. Stuff like that. But I just can't. I want to, but I don't actually know how I would be able to do all that. But I have drawing at least. If it makes you special, you are good at making me sound. Oh, thank you. I'm always so surprised when I recognize songs. I'm pretty sure I listen to well recognized songs unless it's Miyashita. I also have that jealousy, but the other way around. Oh, real. I like. I want a masculine voice. I want a masculine voice. I can teach you Spanish. I feel like a lot of you guys speak Spanish. I think I need to learn it at this point. I know for languages, actually, it's not too hard. I I need the motivation for it. I need someone to actually guide me through it. Because if I'm not taught properly, it's harder. Because technically, I know three. Big egg. Are you talking about the maracas? Maybe noob's head. Egg. I also learned Croatian when I disappeared. Ooh. Best way to learn languages are through tutors and teachers. It's difficult because I'm using. I would honestly. I'm. I would spend money on. Hold on, noob doesn't look right. So I would spend money on tutors, but I'm currently using my money to get diagnosed with ADHD. Egg noob. Would you guys get an egg noob? I would. But yeah, I'm using up all my money on like medical stuff. So, unfortunately, I really can't like I feel like I shouldn't spend that money on tutors. I want to though. Honestly, it's just hard for me to learn. I mean, they did say I had ADHD. Is noob an egg? And will someone stab them because of egginess? Outlook good. Well, no! Don't stab him. Egg noob sticker. What's the egg noob look like? Is it just gonna? It's me. No! No! Guys, please. Honestly, chat, I'm tempted. I've talked about my voice several times, but I'm also very scared to actually take medication and go on like testosterone for it. Mainly because it's like, oh, I think I sing all right, okay? You guys don't have to tell me otherwise, okay? I don't want to hear it. But I I don't want to ruin that. But at the same time, ooh, if I could, it would be really funny to do the like, hello Mario. Please tell me you guys know what I'm talking about. English is my third language actually, and the only reason I've been able to evolve my speech so much is actually speaking the language through Discord. Interesting. I I've been trying to start learning Tagalog again. I can part of It's hard when you're already partially like you understand it, but you just can't like put the words together. So I've just been like teaching myself slowly by making my characters speak Tagalog. You gotta love my mafia-lings being headcanon that's Filipino of some sort. Decisions. Hello, Mario. That's sex ed. What? What sex ed video? Is there a Mario sex ed video? Wait, is that actually where it's from? Because all I remember is like the hello, little stylist. Hello, Mario. Or something like that. Is that. Hello, Mario. I'm Luigi, and today I will talk. I don't remember that! No, I don't remember that! I don't think that's what we're referring to. Now I remember that. Can you send me that? I need to watch it later. Oh, then never mind. Never brought it up. It's okay. More information to the brain, I guess. What was the question again? New, what do you think of maracas? We will work with this. I don't wanna put too much effort on drawing. Part of the comic for me, something I need to do is not worry too much about the style of it. Because I don't want to make it look perfect, because then I'm gonna be stuck there all day and I'm gonna burn out faster. So I've been trying to, simplify it. And if it doesn't look right, then that's fine. I should right now, baby. Beauty queen on a silver screen. Living life like a dream. I know I've got a big ego. I really don't know why it's such a big deal, though. Jojo. I can make that the answer. That's it. Silly. I'm gonna like put an image behind them, and it's the picture of them with maracas. Look, they have their maracas. I have something else. That's it. Anyways, fix that shrimp pose. I don't have a shrimp pose. You guys realize, like, my issue with my posture is the fact I sit on my legs. Anyways, thanks for the reading. Put a crown, crown, crown. Chance from Squid Game. Oh my god, Chance from Squid Game mentioned. So what, did you just comment on there? Hold on, do I have to take your question too? I got more questions to answer. Okay. I will respond. Alco, I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna respond to this one a little bit later. Actually, because this is gonna take a while. Cause, okay, wait, let me talk this through, because writing it out makes it so hard. So some things that I do, is like verbally saying it because it helps me. So, Capo, I've always seen as more of like a depressed, honest, from a distance. Answer 2 looks like maracas. Oh my god, you're right! Why do you do this to me? Man, they do look like maracas. Okay, what was I saying? So, Capo regime is more honest. Don't tell noob this information. Okay, so they're more honest. They're a bit more down to earth, more open, right? Because he's a very like, is aloof the word? It's where it's like, like he's reserved, but he opens up a bit more with drinking. So if you want to have an actual conversation with him, if you're not his friend, you gotta give him a few drinks. Consigliere. Hmm. I like to say he's just very casual. I like I feel like he doesn't change much. He's just full of whimsy. I feel like maybe he would. I don't know how to word that one. I'll go for now. I still have the fighting tournament I'm hosting to worry about. So bye. Well, thank you for stopping by. I wish you luck on that. So that's Capo. Con Con is I don't really know. With the others, it's a bit harder because it's like I don't really think of them getting drunk as much. I have thought about, okay, completely honest here. I have thought about Consigliere getting high way more than I have thought of him drinking. Okay? I'm gonna be completely honest there. I think I will save that one for a bit. Fishy7, I will be leaving now. Ta-ta. Well, thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I want to give a little like appreciation drawing for this one. You think I could just draw a little? "57 can't draw a circle. 57 can't draw a circle." These don't look right. There you go. There you go. Oh. Oh, it looks like a dumpling. Dumpling Gubby. Little fat guy. My favorite. Can I put like paw? Okay, paw here. Pen. Gupling. Plink. I'll write a message there, but there's the little doodle that'll help. getting the drawings out of the way. Honestly, I like drawing on stream because it's nicer for me. I'm gonna see. I know that there's a few more questions. Someone had a really good question list. And I'm very curious about it. Let me send it to myself real quick, chat. Yeah. So someone has really good questions for each of the Mafia Lings, okay? And I would like this one. If you had a long-term wish and a short-term wish, what would they be? What do you mean by that? Can I ask you to elaborate? Ooh, so I was gonna know this person. Uh, so first off, become an Eon for a minute. Real. This one is makes me giggle a little bit because they just immediately call out Capo. Besides like for everyone, for Capo, you come across as rather avoidant and distant. Is there any reason for that, or is it more of a front? Yeah, they sent the comment pretty recently. So like last time, I think they sent it in between last stream to now. This is really interesting. I like their questions. I'm gonna leave a space for here, and we're gonna answer down here. Like, I wish I won't get injured today, and I want to be able to fly. I want my voice to sound really. Okay, how do I word this? Do I say I want my voice to sound really hot, or do I want to sound masculine? Or even better, like. I just wish I could sound like a man and sound really nice. That is my long term wish. Short term wish, you get to choose both. You're right. I'll depart 57. Thank you for taking on my commission. Well, thank you for commissioning me once again. Everyone say goodbye to Uesawa. I will send the full commission to you later. Don't worry, okay? Let's see. So the first question. Oh wait, I have okay. I want the vocal range. I want to sound like Miyash to you. That is my answer. Okay, short term wish. I want a cheesecake to be delivered. Actually, can I have short-term wish? Can I use that wish to pet a Quark's cat? How would I? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna answer this one a little bit different. I'm gonna answer Couples first because that's like the easiest. Simply because I know how he'd respond. I wish I could draw. I'm not using my wish on that, but I You know the thing. You know what's really funny, chat? The thing about having a PNG tuber that looks feminine is the fact I don't have to deal with like I also like okay, I make it very clear to you guys. I am gender fluid. I don't make it very clear to my parents. And I'm genuinely okay, I'm sharing this simply because I think it's really funny. Cause sure, I could come out to them and tell them I'm gonna go on T, you know? Or I could not tell them and just let them figure it out, and by the time my voice changed, like, they can't do anything. Cause like, do I really want to go through the process of that? Just saying. Does 57 like tea? The answer to that isn't pretty. What is that supposed to mean? I need to stop drawing heads so big. What is with that smile? I feel like I'm scared. I feel like I should be scared. Me? Scary? Are you sure? Chat, so one of you hold my hand, not you, Silvamine. One of you hold my hand. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I feel like it can't just be me. For those of you who draw, are drawing glasses or like shades, anything like that, just hard for you? Cause like it should be easy since it's a square, but like oh my god, I don't know why I struggle with it. In a way, Kappa makes it kind of easier, but at the same time, no, he doesn't. And I love them, so I'm gonna have to learn how to draw them, but I don't know why. I think I need to have a day where I focus on it. I need to have a day of like pure rage. Glass is kind of hard. Like it's been a struggle for me. Anytime like drawing chance is pretty difficult. Drawing Kappa regime also pretty difficult, but I draw him more. I'm just a small chinchu. How do I give off fear? I'm just a little Victorian girl. I put too much effort into him. No, he deserves it. He went through shit. The glasses itself is fine, but I think positioning it is awkward. Or if one of the lenses are not. Yes, exactly. I'll try to do it in perspective, and then it'll look wrong. Or I'll try to do it, and then it looks wrong regardless. Low-key, same thing with bald people, but because of how much I've drawn Kappa Regime, I can draw the head just fine, I think. I still can't believe someone called my Kappa regime ugly. Why do people draw him ugly? Screw glass. Don't say that! Don't bring up monocles around this chat. They're gonna make me wear monocles. Don't make me chat. British. Damn it. No! I'm not British! Look what you did, alcohol. Look at what you did. You know, I almost had a monocle too in my design. How do I tell you guys? Tea would be— No! I will drink tea if it tastes good. But being on toast, no. No. Kappa Regime is so handsome. Unfortunately for those who like my design of Kappa Regime and are women, I hate to tell you this. He's gay. Tea with tea on toast. Tea with tea on toast. Mmm. Mmm. Hold on, I gotta do perspective. This doesn't look right. I've drawn him so much. Please do not put tea on your toast. Wait a minute! Alco, are you British? Soggy toast. Guys, thoughts on what was it? Thoughts on soggy toast? Um I remembered your voice in the video because I still think about you saying, "Oh no." Oh no. I want to make his arms crossed. So I wish I had my end of the clips because I was looking for it and I couldn't. Look, I heard you and it's just the, oh no. Oh no. Anyways. My lowercase, oh no. Poor thing fell over. Anyways. Oh, Chad, would you look at the time? This is really unfortunate. I was having fun drawing him. I'm gonna finish him off stream. Let me finish up its arm. Oh no! In reference to the time. Oh no, in reference to the song, we love Marina and Diamonds. But I am British, Asian, but lived here my whole life. I see, I see. I had to ask considering you said, how do I tell you guys? And then I remembered what you said. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, chat has been headcanoning me as British when I sound the most American, probably. Not the most American, but I sound American. I will finish the capo drawing in a bit. I'll finish the capo drawing. Let me save this real quick. And I'm gonna end stream here. Let me switch this thing. I need to start changing the transitions to stream ending so anyone joins, you know. I mean, your Sona sits at- Shut up. Shut up. Anyone can drink tea. Alright, okay. Anyone who hasn't eaten, make sure you guys eat today. Drink water. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for stopping by, for watching me draw, like, work on my Q&A, as well as the commission. I hope to see you all tomorrow. I don't know what we'll be streaming, but we will see. Other than that, take care, everyone.